You want to come in? You do? It's pouring rain out there, Stella. We got flooding. So what are we doing today? This is our last day of working on the Nash. Last day of Christmas break, Christmas to New Year's break. I have to say the car is finally looking good. I'm happy with it. I've gone through many phases of feelings about this car and how it should shine. It finally shines up pretty well. It's got a few runs in it, but it's got a lot of clear on it. I think I put 2 gallons of clear on it, sanded it in between with 600. I've got one great big huge run right there, if you can see that or not. And I'm going to do a video on how I remove that. I got this new tool coming. One of you commenters told me about this little carbide tool that denibs and fixes runs, and I'm so excited to try it. So tired of using a razor blade and digging in. Anyhow, the car is looking good. It's looking shiny, it's smooth, it has very little dirt in it for a garage paint job. I got the dash painted. I've got everything unmasked. A little overspray on my air flight symbols there, and you can see my pedals are covered with tin foil. We're doing a bed liner coating inside the car. The floorboards were replaced a long time ago. I had some help from another buddy of mine, and we're coating the floorboards with bed liner. This bed liner, which was, what brand was that? I forget. It's the red can, has the grit in it. In other words, the rubberized bumps. And this other bed comes with Duplicolor. Does not, and it smells, oh my gosh, does it smell bad. I gotta put a mask on. But I'm touching up and doing the back there. You can see the trunk is pretty much done. I'm gonna give it another coat though, just because it looks so good. Even though I'll probably cover it up with carpet or a trunk mat, it just looks good. I'm gonna leave this painted. I think that looks good the way it is. But oh my gosh, this car has been so much work and it's come out so nice. It's incredible. It's very shiny, it's very flat. It needs a buff and cut, but I'm pretty happy. The windshield goes in tomorrow. I have a new windshield seal. It's a very special windshield seal because it has these corners. Very unique. You can't just put in a one-piece molded thing. It has to be specific for this car because of these sharp angles. I do have a windshield that's good. It's not cracked. It is a little old. And I have the rear window seal, which we're going to put in a Toyota seal, I believe, because there's nothing available. And that is the cowling for the windshield wipers. That's done. Headlight bezels are done. The bezels that go around the turn signals, they're done. Bumpers are what they are. They're chrome. The only chrome on this car is really the bumpers and the grille. And then I've got to work on door panels, and I think this thing needs a head gasket, and then I'm going to start driving it because it's been down for a long time. And it needs to be shown off. It's really, really nice. Now, it took a lot of work. So let's get to putting the bed liner in and getting to fix the engine. The engine actually runs fine, but it's dirty. Look at that thing. It's dusty. It's got tons of body shop stuff on it. The heater box needs to be painted up. The voltage regulator needs to be painted up. It needs to be cleaned up. It just looks all kind of dusty. So we want this thing to sparkle and shine. All the trim for the grille and for the bumpers needs to be polished. The headlight bezels need to be polished. All the little things, but it's come a long ways and it's going to look fantastic and I'm pretty happy. So I don't get to say that enough. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy. So, I got to paint the wheels to match and start driving it and do some videos on that. It'd be really fun. This little girl's been down for 6 years. I think it's been 6 years. So I started working on it, taking it apart. It always amazes me how much work it takes to do it right.